good to see you again, man. Thanks so much for your time.
Beatty Beats. What's up, dog?
It's good to see you again. One of the best performances of the year, man. I mean that. Congratulations, seriously.
You're too kind. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. It's a lot of fun, that's for sure.
Oh man, so good. It's interesting, right? Because obviously you're going to be focusing a lot on the serial killer component of it, because that's the role. But like the shark component and the game of cat and mouse, what's that like reading that in the script and then seeing that come to life when you go film it and go into production? I'm curious about that balance.
It's such a colorful film. I mean, not to mention there's this beautiful kind of love connection between Zephyr and Moses as well that we kind of set things up with, and we get to explore her vulnerabilities, and I just think the script did such a wonderful job of kind of lulling you into this this character drama. It's really a survival thriller as much as it is a shark movie or a serial killer slasher film or whatever. I think it mashes up genres a lot, and that creates something that I can appeal to a lot of people. I mean, I think that's what interested me about it. I'm not necessarily like a horror guy per se. I love a good, I love a good horror film that kind of breaks the boundaries and offers something more. But it's not like I digest a ton of that. So I think when I read this, those components were what made it really interesting. And I just saw a character that was really dynamic, but also very human. He's not just this kind of two-dimensional bad guy, indiscriminate killer. We get to see a glimpse into, the man or even the child that's like stuck within him. And hopefully I have done a decent enough job of challenging the audience's perception of that in a way where they can empathize at least a little bit as well.
I do this thing with my friends. They always laugh at me because I'm an energetic guy, but I whisper for emphasis. You did a great job. Okay. You did a really good job. So, it's funny too, because my filmmaker hat thinks about things like this too, right? Because we see a lot of scenes with your character on the boat, with Hassie when you have her captive and everything. But so I know like sometimes some of those scenes are like 2-3 minutes of runtime, you know what I mean? From the viewer perspective, but there's maybe a scene that took you maybe like 2 or 3 days to film just that one scene. When that happens, Jai, do they feel like their own mini movie or mini project, those big scenes that take a while? Or do they overall feel like part of Dangerous Animals?
No, definitely. I mean, sequences like that it always feels like you're tackling something huge. And it's funny because, yeah, you're right. Like 2 minutes on screen certainly doesn't take 2 minutes to achieve. There's hours and hours and hours and sometimes days getting to that. I mean, some of those scenes out on the back deck of the boat where, certain characters are strung up on a hook in a harness felt like they would never end. And for me, playing someone kind of this fucked up, it definitely I had a moment probably for the first time in my career where I kind of hit limits as far as like how much I could stomach. I mean, you're out there, we're on open water in the middle of the night. There's actors screaming for their life, hung up over this thing with the kind of deep blue, dark water underneath. And there were times like that really were like, oh man, this is actually terrifying us. And people on set had to kind of look away. Like we really pushed people's ability to stomach that, because you want to reach out as a human and be like, oh my God, it's okay. Get down from there. Let's make you comfortable. Get warm. You're not going to die tonight. But man, just some incredible performances from my castmates. And that all played in. And it's tough sometimes when you got to play the dude that's dishing it out, but we all had fun in the process.
Can't wait for people to see this on the big screen, because they have to, they got to. And that opening sequence of the film is one of the greatest sequences. Like I have that rent free in my head forever. So thank you.
Hell yeah, man, means a lot.
Jai, it was good to see you, man. Thank you so much for your time and congratulations with the film. It was great, fantastic.
Dude, cheers, mate. Have a good one.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.